Hello everyone, how's it going? Welcome back to the streams. Thud Fudgins, welcome. How's everyone doing today? Right, we can probably jump right in. So, well, cheers. How's it going? There we go, and game audio up. So you should now be hearing the game audio. Hello, hello. How's it going, Ali? Oh, the chat almost works perfectly, doesn't it? It almost works with the with the actual chat just on the outside of the game. It's going to have a bit of crossover unless we want the game itself to be all squished. Yeah, it's 4:30 at the moment. Good morning. Good audio? Cracking. How's it going, Cabal? So, because I'm not capturing this full screen, I have full access to audio settings this time around. So that should be a bit easier. Right. Part 2 of our 2D Metroid journey. We are playing Samus Returns, which was a 3DS game. It was a remake of the GBA game Metroid 2. A lot of people have been saying, you know, AM2R, we'll likely get to that after Dread comes out, but for the time being, let's start with Samus Returns. Right, new file. Oops. Because it's a 3DS game, we've got main screen on the left and the touch screen on the right. Oh, I missed the 8th. It was year 20X5 in the galactic calendar. Oh, you can see the ships from the end of Zero Mission. The Galactic Federation research team discovered an unknown life form on planet SR388. While they were able to successfully obtain a living sample, their research vessel was attacked by space pirates during their voyage home. The theme of Super Metroid, by the way. This attack was no coincidence. The space pirates had set their sights on these mysterious organisms called Metroids. They planned to replicate the sample and exploit its ability to absorb the energy of any life form. Their intention was to use Metroids as a weapon, one powerful enough to conquer the entire galaxy. To combat this threat, the Galactic Federation dispatched a lone bounty hunter to infiltrate the space pirate base on the planet Zebes. So this was Zero Mission. Oh, that's the ship. Because Samus' ship changes design almost every game. And here we were just yesterday in Torian. Against all odds, Samus Aran eradicated the Metroids on Zebes and defeated Mother Brain, the leader of the space pirates, and so their sinister plans were thwarted for a time. Concerned by these developments and by the great threats the Metroid species still posed to the galaxy, the Galactic Federation mounted another expedition to SR388. A special squadron of elite soldiers from the Galactic Federation Police was dispatched to investigate. The team soon went missing, but not before transmitting a small sampling of data back to headquarters. Analysis of this data confirmed a Metroid presence within the inferior, I was about to say, tiny text, of the interior of planet SR388. So long as they continue to exist, these Metroids would forever pose a devastating threat to the galaxy. Here's a shouty man. The resulting decision of the Galactic Federation Council was immediate and unanimous. Time for casual genocide. That's basically Metroid 2. Samus Aran, you must exterminate the Metroids once and for all. Let's go. Move the mic closer. Noises for a second. There we go. So you can probably tell by the resolution I'm not playing this on actual 3DS hardware. Because this is a fantastic game, but the main downside of this game is you're stuck using the 3DS controller, basically the circle pad, which is ill-suited to games like this and most notably Smash Bros. So I'm playing emulated. I obviously have the game, the physical copy on my 3DS. I have the game, but today we're playing on emulation, so that allows me to use the GameCube controller. Best controller for this game by far. Welcome to the planet SR388. home of the Metroids. Get used to the controls again. Am I able to wall jump? Okay, so you don't tap away. Cool. So the controls are basically the same. We have analog movement this time because you have the circle stick, circle pad on the 3DS. In all the 2D games, you hold L or L and R to look around, to go diagonal. In this, we have full 360-degree aiming. This is how Dread is going to work as well. Downside is it means you're stuck in place when you're doing this. We still get rockets on R, missiles on R. And Chozo stuff here. Hey, how's it going? Welcome to the stream, bud. It's been a while. Yes, definitely a taste of how similar Dread will be, because it looks like it's basically going to be kind of the same thing. In terms of, like, controls, engine, that sort of stuff. You need to get used to this, because you mainly play Metroid with a D-pad. So playing with an actual controller is better than playing with a circle pad, but still, it's going to be take a minute to get used to. Also, you can play with a D-pad as well, not on the actual console, but you could like map a D-pad to play this basically classic style, and it did work reasonably well. The only difference is, like I say, when you hold L, you're stuck in place, and that means you have less. You only have like the octagonal directions with the D-pad, so that's why I'm opting for GameCube controller this time around. Oh. Missed it. Oh well. We'll just wall jump it, why not? Looks so fluid. So yeah, the game itself, because it's 3DS, is stuck at 30 FPS, I believe. Well, hello there. You're right there, Chuck. But Dread looks like it'll run at 60 or thereabouts, which would be quite welcome. So, this is one of the abilities that's unique to this game and coming to Dread as well. The melee counter, which was slightly controversial, but I think reasonably well received. More so because this game is unambiguously about killing, like unflinchingly from the grossness of it. So giving you a defensive option is a bit weird. But still, it allows you to do that. And that move will be in Dread as well, but it's not in any of the prior Metroid games. Oop. Usually miss the timing of it though, so I didn't really use it too much. Thankfully, we are now past Zero Mission, which I do quite enjoy, but as we saw yesterday, very, very easy game. This game is not like crazy difficult, but it did become a bit of a challenge in the in some of the later stages, mainly the boss fights, as I recall. But it's a good amount of difficulty. It's an enjoyable amount of difficulty. The only problematic part of the difficulty came from the fact that you're stuck using the 3DS to control it. Which, when you're taking a while to get through the bosses, which I don't want to spoil just yet, some of the bosses can be quite painful on the hands to try and get through on 3DS. I can't roll through yet. There it is. Almost certainly Morph Ball. Nerf Ball. Perfect. The compact morph ball lets you move through narrow passages. Simply push the circle pad down while crouching, or tap the map on the touchscreen to take on morph ball form. Gameplay. There we go. So it takes a moment longer because of when you're trying to tap a stick in the same direction twice is a bit awkward compared to a D-pad, which is much, much faster. Nice. Remember the first time I encountered those statues in the Game Boy originally, it was creepy. Oop. The map's there, so it's saying press A, but I actually need to press Y. There we go. Was there some contrived reason why Samus has forgotten all of her abilities from the last time, or are you expected just not to notice? I'm not sure if a reason is given, but the game that infamously tried to give a reason, other M, gave such a bad reason that we kind of prefer it when no reason is given at all. I don't know, she was in a rush. Oh, can't do anything yet. Need to get the Metroids. I want to play the original Metroid first. I'm into old games and love the NES. I don't have a problem with having to draw a map either. Would you still recommend I play Zero Mission instead? In that case, I guess it would be up to you, because it's still worth playing the original game. It's just I think it can be annoying to the point of unenjoyable for people who haven't played it before. So if you're playing it because you enjoyed that era of games, if you're used to that era of games in terms of either nostalgia or you just grew up with those, then you might be perfectly fine just playing the original Metroid and just getting through that. I was more concerned about, I don't want to push people into it by, into the deep end by saying, this is a fantastic series, try it. By the way, the first two games are difficult to get into. And they'll get like half an hour into the first game and go, actually this isn't for me. And then maybe not try the latter. If you're looking at the original Metroid and you think, this is something that I'll greatly enjoy, then sure, maybe give that a go first instead of Zero Mission. And same for Metroid 2 over Samus Returns or AM2R. Oh, we got Aeon powers, which I didn't fully understand when I played through first. Aeon fuels special abilities like the Scan Pulse. Refill your gauge with the Aeon orbs foes drop. So I think that's the golden orbs. You either beat them or successfully parry. And we have the Scan Pulse. Boop. Come on, boop. There we go. So I knew obviously those blocks were because I played this, but that's how it looks when you use that, which gives away some of the... it's one of the ways of showing the secret. You still need to know roughly where and when to use it. But it's handy to just reveal some secrets. When you're looking, you know something's nearby, but you're not sure exactly where. So I think Super Metroid had the scan visor, which basically does the same thing. Just different implementation. I've played a small bit of Fire Emblem, just a few hours of Awakening. But this is what I mean by like people that are new to a series. You don't want to throw them into the deep end, because I played Awakening on one of the more difficulties. Maybe I should have played not in classic mode, because it kind of ruined the enjoyment for me for like playing it for the first time, not really knowing what I was doing. Well, I feel that AM2R is the better Metroid 2 remake overall. I kind of agree, but I still enjoyed this. It is your Metroid. Samus Returns has the better music overall. I'd probably agree as well. They did some fantastic music. Well, both games did, to be fair, but the... oh boy, the amiibo option. The music in this game is very, very good. Right, so you can hear a blipping noise when we get a bit closer. Here. I believe that means that there's a Metroid nearby. Here. Just having a look around before I go downwards. Right, I think I need the wave beam or something like that to get through there. Yeah. Oop. Jump parried that. Oop. Ah. Let's take this way first. Nice. So this is a 3DS game. I'm obviously not playing on 3DS, which is why we've got a much higher resolution. 3DS was like 600 pixels or something like that. And I'm also able to play with a GameCube controller, best controller ever made. And definitely way better at controlling this game than the 3DS was. Ooh. Ah, there we go. Oh, too early. Oh. Nice. I believe those are Alpha Metroids. It's a bit of a gamey way to progress in this game. Like the statues know when you've collected all the Metroid things. Like, who set this up? But it's a game. Right, which way do I go? The whole chamber upwards, looking at the map. Oh, thank you. There's also stuff downwards as well. Aha! Charge beam. Lovely. I'm of the unpopular opinion that the N64 controller was pretty good. My favourite controller currently is the SN30 Pro. Fantastic design implementation. I think I saw a picture of that recently, but I can't remember what it was like. Yeah, it feels weird with some Prime jingles being used, you're right. Oh, energy tank. Lovely. I mean, the jingles are still good. Right, do we have everything? There's a lot of icons now on the map. The map is now a bit more cluttered than it used to be in prior games. So I might miss some things, but it looks like... What's it like having a third hand playing N64? It looks like I've got all the important things. Oops. I was looking at the map there while I'm jumping, that's a bad idea. Wait. There we go. Okay, there are some... There's at least one icon there that I haven't got yet. Where is it? Ah. Can't wall jump here. Is there not enough room? I'll have to circle all the way back around then, I guess. At least we know where it is now. There we go. It is quite a bit more restrictive, isn't it? Right, this is still... Yeah, that'll be a later beam. Oh, got him right in the jaw with that missile, bloody hell. Okay. His missiles are good. We do not speak, yeah. So the interesting thing is I saw a video recently that someone recommended about Other M, being that a lot of the problems with the story and the characterization and all that came about in localization. Okay. Let's see if we get it this time. Whoop. There it is. Aha! Lord Kaiser? Absolutely. I've played all these games before. I'm quite a fan of the 2D games. This is just an excuse to play through them all again on stream with Dread coming out. Oh, come on, we're gonna have to loop anyway. Nice. Yep, we're gonna have to loop. Ah, well. Yes, absolutely. Replay Super Metroid. Phenomenal game. Anyone who's not played it before, you need to play it. Definitely play all of them, but Super Metroid is just phenomenal. Always too slow on... Ah, tried again on the parry. Too much of a wind-up, a build-up, or it hits. Got a physical copy. Nice. They've got to be pretty expensive these days. Nice. Whoop. There we go. Where is my missile counter anyway? Is it the on the smaller screen in the text in yellow, I think. So you've got a fair few missiles right off the get-go. Yes, I haven't played the Prime 2D remake. I wasn't sure how far they gotten with that, but yeah, that did unfortunately get C indeed. Right, that's the way back up there. Yeah, cease and desist. The old Nintendo special. Voice over Nintendo, world-class developer, absolutely awful publisher. I'm shocked that these days I have better things to say about EA than Nintendo in terms of being a publisher. I think in the original and on AM2R as well, that you don't have this like plug-in DNA thing. Like instead when you beat the allotted Metroids in that area, the lava just drops down. In this game it's purple acid, but the lava just goes down. And I think it works better that way around. I don't really have complaints about this other than it's slightly gamey in a way that feels a bit weird in the story, but it's not too bad. Whoop, and we just fall. Oi, I'm not finished killing. Ah, never mind. I've finished killing. Actually, this isn't... No, nothing we can do here yet. Famicom Detective Club games? No. I only know the name, I know nothing about those. Are they worth playing? What genre are they in? And given it has Famicom in the name, is it in English at all? Yes, exactly. Contrast with Sega hiring a fan game maker who then did Mania. That's how Sega does it. How's it going, Caffeine? Oop. Oh yeah. Right. Ooh. There we go. Adventure visual novel games. Ah. But we can't go there yet. No, I'm not that well versed in terms of visual novel games, that sort of thing. Worth checking out, do you reckon? Right. Let's get in that way. Oh. Okay, we'll need a morph bomb for that. Aha! Right. It would be nice if the axial dead zone wasn't quite so restrictive. This is me gently twisting the stick. So we're in free aim here, then when we get close to cardinal, oh, now we're in axial. And then we're out of axial, and we've got free aim all the way down to... well, I can't see it there. And then back in axial dead zone. Slightly awkward, but I guess there's not much you can do. I do like when games give you full access to, like, set the controls, set the dead zones and things like that. Hey, memories of a Super Metroid remake, but can't find it on Google. Anyone know if there's a fan-made remake of Super Metroid? Not that I've heard of. That would be interesting. It was like on the Super Metroid engine or something. On the Zero Mission engine. What do you mean? Super Metroid redesign. Ooh, something I've got to check out now. Oi, get off. Thank you. Not missing anything, am I? A game for those who think that Super Metroid is too short, simple, and easy. Brilliant. Right. So used to Smash Brothers on the GameCube controller, I absolutely just then tapped up on the analog stick to try and jump. Oh, whoa. Don't turn around, thank you. Four Metroids in this area. Right. Yeah, this will be a super hot area. Yeah. Nice one to leave the door open, though. Whoop. Thank you. What in here, is there? No. There's something at the bottom left of the screen that keeps popping up. Watch the bottom left. There, what was that? Oh, it's a bug. There's a bug there. There we go. Nice. Okay, this goes to magma area as well. Ah, there's the bugs. Oi. Thank you. Fusion hack. What does that change? Nice. Alright, there's still some stuff downwards on the map, but I guess we can come back here. The yellow orbs are for Aeon powers, which I don't fully understand. It's like bonus power things with like a... It's like mana, really. There we go. So for instance, I have the scan Aeon power now, which would light up any secret things in this area. You can see the map flashing there, so it shows what's in the immediate vicinity. The yellow dots basically recharge that, while I think the purple dots are still health. Ooh, come on. Come on. There we go. Nice. Ooh. Nope, not yet. Oi. 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 Thank you. Yeah, the free aim would be a lot better if we had much less axial dead zone on the controls. Bearing in mind this is built for the 3DS, it's kind of just as awkward on 3DS. Because I'm playing with an actual controller here, but it's built for that. So, like I say, here's if we just circle around slowly, we're in full free aim, then we stop there, and then we're in axial again. If we had full control, if I could like turn off in settings the axial dead zone and just have radial on, then that would probably work better. But obviously, 3DS game is not going to do that. Nintendo game, and they're kind of afraid of having settings like control options and things like that. No, I have beaten Samus Returns a couple of years ago, basically when it first came out. So I'm really just replaying just because Dread's coming out. So all these 2D Metro games I have played before. We're just replaying for fun. Wait, thank you. There we go. Ah, on the map. Oi. Here we go. Bomb acquired. Nice, we can head back up to where we just were above now. I've heard a lot of people call this game's presentation just passable, but look at the backgrounds. Absolutely agree, this is not a bad looking game at all. Considering the console it's on, like, you can see all the JPEG-y bitmappiness and the bump maps aren't that good. It's a 3DS game. Considering that, this is not that bad at all. Oh, because we're in bomb mode. There it is. Grab that first. Thank you. Up. Nice. Come on. Oh, there we go. Yes, definitely looking forward to how Dread solves some of the awkwardness from this game. Especially given you can use an actual controller in it. OG 3DS, that is a good point. Is there anything below? Okay, we might need a jump for that. Okay. We head upwards, or let's go through here. Oh god, yeah. Sun and Moon were actually the games that made me stop playing Pokemon. Like, literally my first game ever was Pokemon Yellow. With Command & Conquer very, very soon after as my first PC game. I've been playing the Pokemon games since I started playing games. But Sun and Moon where I dropped off because, oh, they were not fun. It's just people talking. People talking the game. Select an area. Okay, so we can head back and see if there's any things we can blow up there. Why not? Let's head back to the first area and, what can we... There's only one transport point. Now if I chug this tea, it's starting to go lukewarm. People talking can be a good time. Pokemon characters just don't talk about anything interesting. Yeah, that's a good point. I don't want to disparage games that have good dialogue. Like the Pokemon games, you know, hey, it's a bright, shiny day. Oh, I can't think of what to make for dinner. Like, you go to, like, the different buildings and you talk to everyone because sometimes they give you nice stuff. But, let's take lower. Okay, yes, there we go. But in Sun and Moon, there's, like, they were trying to tell a story and it was just not interesting. Pointless cutscene, definitely. Right. Do we get anything else in this area or are we done? Wrong button. But there we go. There's some more stuff here. Bearing in mind again, we're not too concerned about 100% completion. Okay, so we won't be able to get to that till the end of the game. Oop. Oh yeah, and that one we can't get to at all. Okay, so let's head back. Oh my goodness, DeCC, how's it going? Yeah, ages back we did the streams on Twitch way before anyone watched anything on this channel. But we're doing streams now on YouTube. Just because this is where everyone is, where we all are. I don't know if we'll ever return to Twitch at some point, but not on the cards at the moment. How's it going, mate? It's been a while. Wait, oops. Slightly awkward with analog. I kind of prefer D-pad controls. Kind of fits this style of game better. Wait, okay. Maybe we'll come back to this guy with Ice Beam to get up there. Oh, the considering like if we did like memberships on YouTube, because we could then add our own custom emotes. I've been having fun deciding, ooh, what can we do with that? Obviously, I have no idea if we actually will. I don't know if it's a good idea to get to it at some point, or if we'll just not do that. But I'm not sure which is the best platform. I guess most people are kind of used to Twitch, and it's got more features overall. Right. We'll go downwards, I suppose. Sweet. There we go. Love the burger. Yeah, we can't actually get there. I can't wall jump off that wall there because it's diagonal. Have you ever played any bad or otherwise infuriating games, not of any big franchise series, that intrigued you despite its obvious issues? That's a great question. On topic, I'm somewhat intrigued now by Other M. Partly because I'm interested to see what it would have been like to play the original version in subs rather than dub, because apparently so many of the story issues were to do with the localization. There's still some problems with it anyway that would not be solved. That's still present in the original version. But things like that, like, I'm interested in how it links together, particularly from a story perspective. If the characters and all that were salvageable. Because seeing Fantoon from Fusion in Other M is intriguing. Yeah. What do we do here? So the only way out of here, other than down, this is unexplored, so... I'm also somewhat interested to, quite excited to get back to playing CNC4 on the stream. That is a bad game, do not get me wrong. But we're going to get to that game at some point on these streams. Just to showcase it, just to go like, this is what this game is about. And just have fun and laugh at it, really. That's going to be quite fun. But it's kind of interesting looking at a bad game and thinking, why is it bad? How could this game have been better? How could they have not messed this up entirely? There's something up there which we can't get to. So I guess we'll come back with better weapons. I guess to go with a CNC that is less obviously horrific, I quite enjoy Red Alert 3. It's one of my least favourite CNCs, but I still quite enjoy it. And, like I say, we'll get to all the CNCs, so we'll get to that on stream at some point and go through campaign. But there's a lot of problems with that, particularly with how it's so micro-intensive and things like that. And the command, abilities, the things in the bottom right of the screen, which aren't that fun to use and very much unfun to play against. And of course the way that ore was handled in that game, the resource was handled in that game. There's a bunch of things that they could have done to make it better. But it's still an enjoyable game. Ice Beam, here we go. It was kill the mood. Ah, fair enough. I quite enjoyed Tib Wars, but it is rather different. F-Zero lad, get out of here with that. Okay. How do we switch? The D-pad doesn't do it. I guess we switch with actually clicking on the buttons. There we go. Tibson was Bay. Yeah. Yeah, it was. Missed it. Right, this is going to be a bit awkward. Okay, thank you. Oh. Because normally you tap down on the D-pad while in that roll jump, and that would cancel your forward momentum. That's how you jump with precision. I guess that's not an option in this game because it's analog control. There we go. Soul Survivor. We might not get to that game on stream just because it's not well suited to single player. Wait, thank you. Just jump out of nowhere. Go back in Fire Emblem Awakening. So precise jumps are a bit awkward in this game by the looks. Ooh, that door was a bit jammed, wasn't it? Oh. Who's here then? Who's here? You found a copy of Soul Survivor. Wow. I've been looking on eBay for years. Just every now and then I'd check and see, oh, can I find a physical copy of it anywhere? And there's just none. Ooh. Need a jump for that, or spider ball. Can't get through there. It's like $1. Nice. They didn't know what they had. There we go. I recently picked up a sealed copy of CNC4. I realised that of all the mainline games from the Ultimate Collection, I didn't have all of them yet in physical boxes. In the Ultimate Collection, the only one I still don't have in a physical box is Uprising. I was like, okay, why not? It'll be funny. It'll be a laugh. Let's get a boxed copy of CNC4, and I have it, and it's new and sealed, still in its original packaging. Ooh, hello there. But it's sealed to keep in the demons. Bahani, hey, do it. Play some AM2R. You don't have to stick around in the stream. If you want to go play AM2R, go for it. It's a great game. Oh, it was Spider-Ball, wasn't it? Yeah. Tib Wars came out in 2007. It was made by EA Los Angeles, who were formed from some prior teams from... Some people from Westward, some people from Westward Pacific as well. There we go. Okay, Metroid fight, let's go. Nice. Got ya. That's one of 4 in this area. There was it. There's stuff in a room above us. Can we even access it from in here, though? Maybe not. Aha, there it is. Yes, they did Medal of Honor. Whoop. Yeah, they would definitely have to redo all the textures and all that. There's basically no bump mapping or anything too complicated. Still a pretty looking game, but the flaws are a lot more obvious when you get out of 3DS sort of resolution. 3DS is like 400 pixels or something like that. I doubt Nintendo want to compete with a free remake too. Yeah, that's why they see indeed AM2R. Called it. Something up there. It's Tibbs' son that killed the mood. What? Tibbs' son is glorious. Hmm. Okay. Nice. Ah, there. I think they already have seen the Prime 2D game, unfortunately. Right, let's just crawl around on the ceiling up here. This is the big area, the main area in Metroid 2, where you can see the resemblance between the original game and in this game and AM2R as well. You can see how both the remakes took this area and made what they did in it. There's a lot of areas particularly in Samus Returns, that don't look similar, don't look familiar to how they were in Metroid 2. AM2R, I think, was a bit more faithful. Not that there's any problem with how Samus Returns did it. Okay. Oi. Nothing here. There it is. I love fighting the core defender. That was brilliant. Whoop. Got it. Right, this just goes down here. I'm looking at the map. We haven't gone this way yet. There was a door that we missed that we'll need to go back to. Just checking there's nothing else here first. We've been through that door. That looks like a dead end though, so I guess we'll go through. Go upwards. Any advice to any aspiring video creators? Maybe you might need to be a bit more specific about it, about what exactly. If the game that you're playing is a multiple of 30 frames per second, and your monitor runs at a number that isn't a multiple of 30, say if your monitor is 144 frames per second, and you're capturing at either 30 or 60 on OBS, make sure you set your monitor's refresh rate to 60 FPS first in NVIDIA settings or whatever settings you use, or you will get weird frame drops that the programs won't realize are being dropped. That's my advice. Okay, we'll need a high jump to get through here, so that's a dead end for now. So we'll go back up over... Oh, that was good. Up over here. But I mean, is there anything, like... Anything particular that you're after? I could certainly do my best. Come on, get me, Neds. Come on, get me. Oh, he got me. Oh, this was the area we just couldn't get to, was it? Get out of here. Yeah, that was, Oh, so this door's actually sealed. Ah. Okay, so we'll need the wave beam to open that. So, the way that it works is... So, say I'm capturing... Let's say one of the other 2D Metroid games, say Zero Mission, because that runs at 60 frames per second. So the game is outputting 60 frames into the window. So I then have OBS capturing that window at 60 frames. So you assume every time the game updates a frame, OBS checks as well, and it stays in sync. So every frame is a new frame. But because my monitor's refresh rate was 144 Hertz, the ticks at which the game updated and OBS updated were not entirely in sync. So sometimes OBS would update and check to see what Zero Mission was outputting and goes, hold on, this is the same frame as before. Well, I'll just chuck that up. So every now and then the gameplay would drop to 30 frames. And it was just because the... Like, if my refresh rate was 120 Hertz as opposed to 144, it would have probably stayed in sync. But because it wasn't, it didn't. That's why in the last Metroid video, every now and then, the frame rate dips in the 60 FPS games. So that's something I'm going to fix going forward. And I think that will actually solve the weird frame drops I've been getting in in gameplay capture of Scene C3 as well. So that's the thing I'll fix going forward. Whoop. I'm not even sure which way I'm supposed to be going here. Okay, maybe down this hole. Is the ice beam stronger than the power beam? I always just switch ice off unless I'm fighting in Metroids. I'm not sure. I don't know. It feels about the same. I like actually with the floating enemies that like drop things on you. I can freeze them in place to stop them from attacking. Really. There we go. What's your mic setup? I just have a USB mic. I use a wait, there we go. Oh no, I couldn't get up here, could I? I use a Blue Yeti X. On the older videos I used to use a Blue Snowball, and that's a great starting mic. If you're after a microphone, definitely start with the Blue Snowball. Great place to start. Yeti X is definitely a lot better. I entirely have the patrons to thank for that, so I wouldn't be able to afford it myself. But that's why the mic quality has been better since around about the Cabal video. Spiderball, you are absolutely right. Don't forget your Spiderball. I did forget. There we go. Just dashing. We got the health. We're good. Thanks for the reminder. Whoop. Okay. So, we have a Metroid down there. How do I lock the monitor refresh rate to 60 if I don't want it to dip in capture gameplay? So, if your monitor is already 60, then like most monitors are, then you're golden. This is just like a bug that I've found. Well, not bug. An issue that I found with my capture. Wherever you set it to make it 144 or whatever you have it to. So either in NVIDIA settings or whatever your GPU is, or in I think Windows settings will probably do it as well. If OBS is saying that you're dropping frames, then the issue is going to be something different, because with these frame drops, OBS can't tell that frames are being dropped. As far as OBS is concerned, there's no problem. As far as the game is concerned, nothing is wrong. Okay, so we've looped back here. Europe uses 50 Hz, America uses 60. I think America uses, or at least in video, NTSC is 59.94 because they're silly. Where am I going? We'll go down this way, shall we? Yeah, in PAL regions it's 50. Okay, and you get through that with grapple, I think, so nothing more we can do here. Yeah, PAL is a sensible region, because we get 50 Hz, which is 25 frames per second on TV, deinterlaced. And the trade-off is that our resolutions were higher on standard def TV. Meanwhile, in America, you've got lower resolution TV, and it's 59.94. What's going on, America? Hey. Spider does whatever Spiderball can. Yorkshire tea in America. Americans, you hook this person up. Find out if you can get Yorkshire tea in America. It's great tea. Post-processing. In the videos, yes, I usually have first just a simple noise gate, just to cut down on Boston Harbor. I use a noise gate just to cut down on just the quietest bits. I go through all the audio anyway, like manually, just to pick it all out. Is there anything through this wall? Yes, there is. I then use a compressor, just to make it all a bit more uniform, sound a bit better. And then I use a taupe. Was it mouth de-click? Because microphones are sensitive and they pick up those gross gob noises that I used to go through for hours and pick those out manually to get rid of them because it's just gross noises. I can't do it on stream. Like, I don't know if you can get isotope on stream to have it do it live. But for post-processing, that is a massive help. Whoops, I didn't mean to parry there. Massive help to get rid of those gross mouth noises. Oh, got ya. Nice. Playing games on a PAL machine is a strange experience. We're used to some games in NTSC. Yes, some games would run slower in PAL back in the day. So, like the original Metroid would run at like 1/6 the speed, and I think for some games, I think for that Metroid as well, it meant that the music was slightly slowed down and darker, just because the refresh rate was slower. Other games, like, I think that happened with Mario Kart Double Dash as well. That game was slower as well. But most games would just, like, drop 10 frames. So, like, Super Smash Bros. In PAL would run at 50 frames, but the internal engine still ran at 60. It would just drop frames. And that's probably the better way of doing it. So, Halo CE on the original Xbox. In PAL, it was... 25 frames per second. And they slowed the engine down. So that meant that they had to go in and change the timing for a whole bunch of different things to make it feel closer to, like, the aim speed. The speed at which you turn your aim as you move the stick is different in the PAL version of CE compared to the NTSC version. Conversely, Halo 2, because that game needed to be uniform across all platforms because of online, that game just does the old drop frames thing, which is much better. Whoops. F-Zero GX Europe copy had the option for 50Hz and 60Hz. Yes, a lot of games back in that era did kind of do that. So I think on GameCube, in America you had the option between interlaced and progressive when you boost up a game. In Europe we typically had 50 or 60 Hz, and some games would just say on the back of the game, this will only be supported by, you can only play this game if your TV supports 60 Hz. I think the Metroid Prime games were like that. Go on then. Come on then, buddy. Oh boy. Ah, too early. Like gross flowers now. Nope. Nice, there we go. Scanners are massive cheat, power bombs was appearing on. I kind of agree. I'd be okay without the Aeon powers in the game. So I'm just going back over the chat from a minute ago. The music in Sonic 1 PAL was noticeably slower, yeah. Crash 2 speedrunners used PAL due to the frame rate thing. Condenser mic with post-processing is the way to go. I don't think this is a condenser mic. Because it's USB? I'm not sure. I'm not sure how these things go. I'm not a sound expert. Cheers. Whoops. Started reading chat, that's why I keep bumping into things. Whoop. Nice. Anything up there? Nope. So, in most editing software, you should turbo have noise gate and compressor. Those things are kind of standard. You should be good with those. There's something through here. We need to get there from another room. The isotope thing is a bit pricey, but it like plugs into all sorts of different editing software. And I think you can use it standalone before you put it into editing software anyway. But it's mainly the compressor that does most of the work. Obviously, you need decent mic quality to begin with. Right, can we bring up the map? Ah, we can move around the map here. So, lower left, I don't think we could go any further there, could we? Could we? Maybe that's the area we haven't been to yet. Okay, let's try down there. I think that's the area we've not hit, because we've got one Metroid left to get, and I think I missed an area. Oh, it is a condenser. Oh, okay, fair enough. Yeah, Excalibur, so in my case, it was absolutely worth it to get Isotope, because I've just spent so long... just like, whenever there was a take that, like, on a particular word, a gross mouth noise occurred, and then you have to go through and cut that out. You have to zoom in a little bit and drop a fifth of a frame. Just having so much was a massive help for editing. Because I love editing. A lot of YouTubers I see say that editing is the least favourite part of it. I love the editing. Like, if I could warrant, you know, paying someone full-time, a proper professional editor, to edit all my videos for me, I wouldn't, because I love the editing part. This is my jam. The editing phase of videos, I love it. But I wouldn't do that. The only thing I would do is the audio, because that bit is just... that's the most tedious part. Nice. Two-hour pot... ah, yeah. So yeah, maybe check it out. Maybe it's worth it for you. But you will look at the price and just cringe. And I guess that's just what audio's like. Big business. Oh, come on! Come on! Sorry if I peeked that. Oh. I forgot to freeze you. Oh, come on. Oh, cool. Alright, we're good then. This block have to replenish like this? And we are out of missiles. Look. Any interest in playing Metroid Prime Hunters on the DS? I hadn't really thought about it. I would definitely like to do that at some point. Probably not until After Dread. And After Dread, we're going to go back to RTSs and probably with Dune 2K first. I'm not sure if we'll play the actual like Prime trilogy, because I'm not sure if they'll work that well in on stream, just because they're much longer games. I like to just jump in and do a little bit of a game, and then move on to the next. But Prime Hunters, maybe. Oh, come on, come on. Ow. Pain and suffering. Okay, we'll charge it then. We'll charge it and see how this goes. Wait. Nope. Okay, so 2 of those blocks go. There we go. That would have been a lot better if we didn't have to keep blowing those up, because that was all about awkward timing there. Thanks for the hints on keeping them in place though with charging it. And we are out of missiles. Okay. Uh-oh. Is that health? Is that health? Nice. And we are out of missiles. Oh, we couldn't spider ball up that because there was goop on the wall. There were bogeys all over the wall we couldn't get up. Okay, there's nothing else here, is there? Ooh, there is. Well, the sound of it anyway, unless that's just saying there's something in another room. Ah, no, there we go. Wait, get out of here. Alright. Okay, we need to head back. I think we've got this area done then. Oop. And just fell right in. Right. Well, you really move fast, don't you? Which way are we going? Just left. Cool. Something here that we couldn't get. Oh, come on, I was on the wall. There we go. Give me health. No, you're a save station. No health. At least we've got a save there. Right. There we go. Come just jump in the way. There we go. There we are. Loop. For live performance, like streaming, I heard the dynamic mic is better, but I've never tried myself. I'm not sure what the difference is, to be honest. I just like plug in a decent enough sounding mic and just hope it comes out well. Like, I can at least do stuff with post-processing. Just like play with it a bit in edit. But for stream, I don't really know. Looks like you're free aiming after using the melee counter. If you just fire without aiming, first shot is about the power of a charge shot. Really? Get out of here. I'll try that next time then. Bonk my head. Rockethead, welcome. No worries. Ah, you're right. There's probably one over there as well. Oh, no, there's not. Oh, okay. Oh, I saw what we need to do. Okay, cool. Oh. Try this way, because we're almost at the next lift anyway. There we go. Oh, we can't get up there anyway. RES, hey man, long time fan of the channel. Happy to see you're covering Metroid recently. Awesome. I recognize the name. Welcome. I think that's screw attack, maybe? Whoops. Anything here? Ah, we're good. Right. Next area. We'll see if we can get through the next area for the end of the stream. I'll call this the final area today. This is actually going. There's quite a lot more to get through in the game, so I'm wondering how many sessions we're going to need. For Zero Mission, we only needed 2 sessions on stream, and the other 2D Metroid games are probably going to be roughly the same. I'm wondering now if Samus Returns is a bit longer in terms of playtime. I don't remember how long I spent on it. We might get a few sessions out of this. Whoop. Alright, this is how many Metroids we've got to get by the end of the stream. Are there bosses in this Metroid, or is it just filled with mini-bosses till the very last one? There are other bosses as well. I won't go through them to spoil them. We might see 1 or 2 in this session. I really don't remember. This is a longer game. Okay. So this is going to be more than just weekend streams then, because we need to get all the series done before Dread comes out. So we might be streaming like random days through the week just to get through this game. so that loops back around. Nice. Whoops, was not paying attention there. Some squares flying around there. Watch out for the squares. Yeah, I remember one of the bosses, I think later on in the game, before the original final boss, was quite a long boss fight. I think made worse just by the controls. The controls are generally fine, of course. It's just when you're like on a big multi-phase boss fight and you have to use the 3DS stick. Oh yeah. There we go. Aha, there's the lift. I'll get up there because there's bogeys in the way. The longest of the 2D Metroids. Okay. This will be a big one then. I don't really need to go back to another area, so we'll stay here actually. Switch back to ice. Whoops, and just bloody fall. Okay, we'll loop back around then. Oh, not this way. Okay, I guess we don't we don't stand on that guy then. We just fall right through him. Fusion longer than 2? I don't recall Fusion being a particularly long game. Oh, come on. Come on. Come on down. Come on, buddy. Come on down here. Down here, bud. We got up here before because I got hit up. There's actually a way to get up there by myself. Come on. Come on. Alright, let's try this again. Let's try this again. Go on, bud, let's try this again. There we go. Is that the way you're supposed to get up there? I can't spider up because there's bogeys all over here. There we go. There we go. This just takes us... This is going to be a bad idea. I kind of don't want to drop down there. I think that's not going to take us anywhere good. Actually, no, there is an area down here that we did want to get to, wasn't there? Yes, there we go. Okay, good. Nope. Okay, so we've got to... Oh, no, we're still up here. Oh, never mind. Below the goop. Oh, come on. I just fell. Okay, below the goop, there is a place that I can get up. Oh, I see. Got it. Got it. Cheers. Parry is just so slow. I think that's why I barely used it when I played before. Right. I went that way, so now we'll go up this way. Got it, we'll go this way. And here's Metroid. How many rockets? Only 7 rockets. Oop. Go on then, buddy. Go on then, buddy. You want some? Oh, he did want some. Find your use of missiles to be very interesting. Read bad. Novel, as Humphrey Appleby would say. Alright, let's try again. Okay, we at least started from the same area. Oh no, our beams changed. Hold on, there we go. Whoop. Oh. Hold on, I'm out of missiles, so... Oh. Well, that actually does nothing while they're iced up. Oh, and he just hit me with his bum. Death by bum. What a way to die. Okay, maybe I should go back for health and missiles. Yes, I'm on Citra for this. Come on. Okay, so we leave to go get health and missiles. I think I'm on less health and less missiles than when I left. It's not too difficult to set up. You do need a reasonable computer. I'm not sure exactly how good of a computer you need precisely. I just know that emulation, you generally need a computer, because you're running 2 operating systems essentially. I'm sure with 3DS, most modern computers are fine. But a lot of it you're going to have to set up yourself because obviously you're not going to find like a bunch of things online for it. Yeah, probably not too much. But it's like, I heard people are kind of shocked when, like, for instance, the Switch might not be strong enough to emulate GameCube games. I was like, well, you know, what are they doing then? It's clearly not that powerful a console. The number I heard was that a console or computer needs to be 10 times as powerful as the thing that it's emulating. I'm not sure whether that's accurate, but at least for the 3DS, most modern computers, you're probably fine. Whoop! Come on. He keeps bouncing back and hits me with his bum. Get out of here. Oh, nice. Yeah, the only reason why I'm playing it on emulator is just so I can actually get it onto a stream because I don't have any way of doing it on 3DS. I obviously have this game on the physical disc for 3DS. There we go. Look. Need missiles. Hold on. There. Oh, come on. This would be easier on D-pad, I swear. There we go. And it's grown back. Nope, not yet. Nice. There we go. Alright, this is all new area over here. Okay, we can't get through there. Whoop! Nice. Ooh, new area. Anything to do up here? No, nothing yet. Sticking to walls like that is a lot easier where you can just tap the touch screen. Light a ball on the touch screen. Lighting armor creates a protective electric barrier. Aeon is consumed anytime it prevents physical damage. Ah! Also strengthens melee counters. Equipped with the D-pad. Cool. So, up and now we've had that scan thing. I can now use this, which gives armor. So the Aeon bar is the yellow bar on the right screen that depletes whenever you use his powers. So this will go down whenever I use a whenever I get damaged. We watch the... Oh my god, yeah, just rinses through your bar there. So these enemies are going to be a lot easier with Wave Beam. Oi, oi. There we go. Oh, just anywhere on the touchscreen. Okay. Might be able to bind that to a button then next time. There we go. I did just run into that crowd just to show off the ability, by the way. Yeah, I would have preferred, like, without the Aeon abilities. The previous games didn't really need them. Aha! That's a broken door that we couldn't get through before. Cool! We can cycle back around to that. Oh, no, that one. Although we are nearly out of Aeon now. Through here. This looks like a dead end-ish, maybe. What is this? Oh, it's a gross thing. Oh, that's what it is. It looked like it was in the background. I was wondering what it was. That just rinsed me, didn't it? Okay, how far back are we? How far back is this? Not too far. So just after we got the ability. Come on. There we go. Nice. Storm is easier to kill with a melee than arm cannon. Oh, okay. Oh my goodness. Flex nuts with the 50 Canadian dollars? Bloody hell. Thank you so much. I'm glad you're enjoying the stream. But I was not expecting that. Thank you so much. That is very kind of you. Oh my goodness, that increases the melee range as well. Bloody hell, I don't know what to say. That's very nice of you. I'm glad you're enjoying. There we go. Well, I've been watching your vids, so the stream is just a big plus. Awesome! I'm really glad to hear that. Got the Aeon up this time. Cool. There we go. Can we see here? Sorry, that's kind of throwing me. That's very, very nice of you. Okay, maybe we can sneak past here. Nope. Is there more water? That wasn't even barrier. Oh, we don't even have ice beam. There we go. Boop. Nice. I grew up with CNC. First game was Tibson. It was such a nostalgic feeling when I found your channel. Your vids on the CNC are so detailed and so cool to watch. Oh, thank you very much. I'm glad you enjoy them. I love going through these old, like, because I didn't exactly grow up with Metroid either, and this is why I'm playing it, because it's this sort of era of games. With CNC, which I grew up with Metroid, which is around the same era, but I didn't grow up with. There's just something different about them that is just really, really fun. That's awesome. Thank you so much. Really glad to hear that the contents is your sort of thing. Favorite CNC artillery unit? The Allied artillery from OpenRA Red Alert. Because that thing is just nuts. Started with Tibdawn, but Tibdawn is by far my favourite setting. I would agree with that. My first PC game was the first Command & Conquer Tibdawn. But the era of Tibdawn, the second Tib War, is just brilliant. Nothing here. Come on. Has a fantastical B-movie sci-fi feel to it. There was just something different about the setting in that game. There we go. Absolutely just trying to jump with tapping the D-pad again. Tapping the analog stick upwards, smash style then. Wait. Nice. There it is. Ooh, free missile. Okay, these guys I want the ice beam with, just to stop them from dropping shit on me. Nothing here. Right, can I wall jump? No. Oh, we don't need to, do we? There we go. There is a Metroid nearby. Which room? This room. Nice. Whoop. Oh, it's slower in here because we're in water. Oh, okay. I can't jump because of the water. Okay, how far back were we? Oh, basically just here. That's cool. We enable ice. Okay, I've got to jump really early. Whoop. Ow. Oh, come on. One more hit, we're on 4 energy. Oh, just got it. The portable Aeon cannon renegade. Okay. Nothing else in this room. Cool. Could probably have enabled Aeon power actually during that, I wasn't really thinking. Trying to crouch there. Right. Through here. Get my health back up, thank you very much. So we are on 2 Metroid DNA in this area. I think we needed... There's about 8 or so. We got our work cut out for us in this area. Come on, up we get. There we go. Alright, jump past that tiny bit that doesn't actually save us any time at all. There we go. Oh, come on. Plenty of Aeon juice. Yeah, plenty of that stuff. Hello. And we fell. Favorite main battle tank? Ooh. I always like the chunkier tanks. Obviously, I guess we're discounting mammoths. But, maybe the heavy tank from Red Alert 1? Just things simple like that, I love those. There's just something special about the Tibson Mammoth, the Titan as well. That thing was a beaut. There we go. I think the artillery from Emperor Battle for June. Whoops. Probably one of my most liked artillery units. Fair enough. Favorite Samus upgrade? Might be the screw attack. There's just something fantastic about the screw attack. Whoa, this is a big drop. Okay, this actually brought us back to where we were before and we don't want to be here. We've done this area already. Thank you. The speed boost is definitely pretty fun, but yeah, it's got to be the screw attack. Yeah, I absolutely agree with the parry. Like, I'm fine with the prior games. You don't need the parry, and it kind of tried to force it a bit too much in this game. So hopefully, with Dread having the parry in it's hopefully that they sort out some of the awkwardness with it. But it is really weird timing because you need to press the button like a moment before you need the parry to go off. There we go. We haven't been down here. Ah, there's a lift. We'll activate that. Don't need to use it though. Ah, there's a lift here. With how large this area is, we might not get all 8 Metroids by the end of the stream. We'll do our best though. That would be a good place to end off if we could. Nice. Can we go up any further? No, that was it. That is a super hot area. Yep. Ooh. Big dinosaur in the background. They seem to have changed the parry slightly for Dread. You can now use it to offensively to stagger the enemy. Sounds good. I mean, the issues with it are kind of obvious, so I would be surprised if nothing's done about it. Ah, that loops back around to where we were. So, on the map, there's an area downwards we haven't gone. Melee Samus. Just sliding backwards all the way across the stage. That's Melee Samus. Something in there that we can't get, and we won't be able to see the end of the game. So these blocks, if you're not familiar, they can be destroyed right at the end of the game if you're going for completion. When you have access to something that I'm not going to spoil for anyone that's new. Oops, not that. That. Oh, there's something up here. There we go. What's over here, precious? Some spiky things. I don't know how to get rid of get past those. Maybe there's something we can do here. Unless... What do we have? Okay. So we'll be able to grapple onto that block there. I can't even remember what that thing does. Loops us back into here. Lasers, Tesla, railguns, or prism beams? Ooh, Tesla. You gotta go Tesla, surely. Tesla every time. When you stack up like a bunch of shockies in Red Alert, in OpenRA Red Alert in particular, and just have like a disco ball of shock troopers. That's just so satisfying. Oh, nice. Prism is fun with the weird splash damage. Yeah, the railguns are great for like massive, like bam, there's your HP. It is gone now. Or like you stomping around with a Mark II. The only thing with railguns is when like something's in the way and gets damaged too. Like the friendly fire. Tesla paired with Eiffel Tower. Glorious. A thing of absolute beauty. Let's drop down at the end. Cool. The best part of railguns is watching Stefan pick up trick shots with the commando unit on. I wasn't that good, was I? Was I? I guess trying to line them up. Okay, there wasn't anything else in this area, that was just a bonus. We saved, didn't we? Let's save again. It looks like a dead end to the left. There's almost certainly a Metroid down here. Speaking of Commando, there's I just read about a mod earlier today for the Remaster Collection that adds a whole bunch of handy like patches. It sounds like it helps with a lot of the annoyances. So there's a resource upgrade, so the Tiberium grows a bit more quickly. I'm not sure exactly how much, but resource was nuts in the base game. There's harvester patches like AI. There's pathing patches. The one that stuck out to me was to do with the commando unit. When you C4 a building and an infantry comes out, that's been patched so you can safely C4 buildings now. But next time I play through Remaster Collection, I'm going to give this mod a go. I think it's called CFE. CFE Patch Redux. Something like that. Maybe it'll come up if you search that. If you're on the Discord, I'll drop it in On Topic. Straight after the stream. I wanted to remember what it's called because that sounds like a fantastic patch mod. Just like modernize the game a little bit more so that it's a bit less frustrating for people to play if you're not used to the game, if you didn't play the game back in the day. Because I'm okay with playing the game as it is. So I'm happy with like just the way that it was originally launched. I can still play the original on DOS really, but it particularly Tibdawn, it can get a little bit tricky to recommend because of awkwardness like that. But I think it's called CFE Patch on the Steam Workshop. That could be well worth a look. Can we loop around anywhere? No, we'll have to come back to that direction from another path, maybe. Can't clog these. Yeah, that's a dead end for now. Yeah, I'm happy to continue playing CNC Remastered, basically unpatched. There's like the pixel perfect scaling mods, which are kind of a must-have. But this patch with its like safe C4ing buildings, safe C4ing like SAM sites, sounds like just for that I'd be happy to have it. And it sounds like it's modular as well. You can decide which of the patches you want on. This was a dead end, but I'll just check if there's a route through here. The lower room. No, there's not. Okay. Oops. I think that's everything done in this area that we can for now. We'll have to come back to this area in later on in the game. Especially to get the gold diamond thing that's in the middle of the map right now. You can jump with the bombs, but not in that vent area because the vents were blowing the bombs out the way. That wasn't an option, fortunately. Right, there's going to be a bunch of areas I haven't seen yet. We haven't gone through there. Is there anywhere else on the map that we can go? Okay, I'll see if I can get onto the ceiling. And then we'll come back to this lift. Yes. Ooh, no. Get through the wiggly plants. Aha! Which OST? Probably Samus Returns, to be fair. And I mean no insult against AM2R's OST, because it's pretty good, but I think Samus Returns OST is more faithful to the original. Still works as a standalone. It's just a decent OST. Both of them are really, but I think for faithfulness to the original material, I'd say Samus Returns wins on that count. Whoop. There we go. Get out of here, buddy. Get out of here. Look, come back here. Come back here. His bomb again. His bomb keeps damaging me. Ow. There we go. Lovely. Lovely stuff. Couple of missiles. Nice. Ooh, that would be super missile, wouldn't it? So that'll be a dead end for now. Yeah, I think that's everything we can do here. Oop, okay. Like there was a differently shaped boss room this time around. Anything else I can get here? No. Come on. Right here first, then... Nope. There we go. You have to be delicate there. Okay. Nope. There we go. Just explore the ceiling, then we'll get to that lift we were at a minute ago. And we cannot get any further. Lift it is. Where was the lift? Here it was. Lovely stuff. Yes. Okay, so there are about 8 Metroids. Let's see if we can get the last 4 or so. However many it was. Before we have to close out the stream. Yeah, Truck was a save. Truck was a quick save. Lovely stuff. Ooh. With Chozo turrets. Which I remember from both the original game and AM2R. I think they appeared earlier in both the originals, didn't they? And now we're out of missiles. Ooh, there's a big pyramidal thing there. How do we get down there? Nothing we can do about that yet. Whoop. Nice. Can't get through there. Get some health while we're here. How's it going, chat? How's everyone doing? Well, I can't actually reach them. Where's my missiles, eh? Where's my missiles? There's 1. Well, there's 5. There's 10. I'll do. Right, which way do we go? Downwards, I'm guessing. Whoops. You back. Hmm. I mean, that sweet, sweet Varia suit. Yes. I don't know where exactly you get it in the game. Most of it's kind of melded together in my head from when I played this before. I may remember the boss fights, like the early stages of the game, and then the boss fights. Ooh, hello, hello. Ooh. Oh dear. We can't fight you yet. Yeah, scan is a bit loud. Sorry about that. Like, is the game overall a bit loud? Oh, you knew exactly what was coming next, didn't you? That's why you mentioned it. Okay. Now we get the Varia suit. Yeah, big shoulder suit. So it comes from, I think, a mistranslation of barrier. Oh, you didn't know? I thought you were saying, here we go, we got the Varia suit coming up next. That wasn't it. That wasn't a guess. You were just saying, oh, I hope we get it soon. Well, that was phenomenal timing then, wasn't it? Brilliant. Okay. Okay, that's screw attack. Phenomenal timing. Okay, so we can go through these areas now. Only that's as far as we can go. Which is the one? We can access the one further to the left. A unit in CNC that is not notoriously bad, like the TS Orca or RA Grenadiers. So it's not notoriously bad, but you still hate. The transforming mechs in Red Alert 3. Just because their transformation ability has cooldown. Meaning you have like a flock of 30 mech guys in one mode, and then 2 of them are in the other mode. Okay, parry does nothing against them. Give me that, thank you. And like, you're just waiting for a cooldown. You have to manually select which ones out of the group are in the wrong mode, otherwise they all flip around. Like, at least in word processors, you select everything, like all this text, and some of it is italic and some of it's not, and then you click italic. It makes them all uniform the first time. Whereas when you're flipping phase modes for like the Mecha Tengus, the Jet Tengus, it's just like, doesn't matter which one they're in, it'll flip them around, and that's really annoying. Some dramatic music. This was Super Metroid music, wasn't it? Norfair? One of the Norfair ones? Aeon parry the swamp. Got it. We'll try that. Right, I won't attack those guys. Those turrets. Just to save the missiles. Wait. Get off. Something down here? Oops. Ah, down here. That's a power bomb, isn't it? The scientist. So there's a Metroid in there that we won't be able to reach yet. I mean, everyone here has seen Hexetics, CNC's most useless units, I presume. Right? If I mention Hexetic, everyone knows what I'm talking about, right? Oh. Is this beta Metroids? Lower Norfair, that's it. Hello, buddy. Oh. Ow. Got the taboo wave blast from Smash. Oi, just splattered me. Bloody cheeky, innit? Okay, just run away when you get to those. And you just splat me. Magmore, that was it, yes. Everyone calls it Magmore now, which is a crime, because though Prime 1 is tied for #1 of my favourites, Metroids, yeah. So it was Lower Norfair first, but everyone knows it as Magmore. Because it's called Magmore Caverns in this OS. As well. I'm going the wrong way now, aren't I? Betas are the spiky ones that look like alphas. Have I fought betas? These fellas are gammas. Alright, let's try this again, friendo. Oh, run away! What? Got ya! Oh, nice. Charged on for attack, but you didn't get there. When respawning from a Metroid death, you're always placed right outside the door. I can't say I don't appreciate it, but at the same time, I get why Mark Brown, who isn't me, thinks that's not the best thing. Because then you don't have the... like, the... It makes the bosses maybe feel a little less dangerous. And I'm not sure exactly where the balance should be. So I can understand both sides of that argument. Come on. Come on. There we go. Okay. Nice. What's the secret here, is there? No. That's spin attack. Nice. I love the counters when Samus gets on top of the enemy and blasted away. Even if they're glorified QTEs, they are super cool. The best part of Other M. To be fair. There's Sling here as well. Wave beam acquired. So looking at my stream viewer, I'm not sure if it's the same for everyone else, but I'm seeing maybe a 30-second or even more delay. I guess that's just normal for streams, but just to test the delay, Marco. Now I can blast through and get you. Whoa, there's a bunch of things here. Ah, there we go. The first polo just came through. You can see it on stream when it does. I guess actually you guys know how much delay there is anyway, because you see the text. Beam.waf. I feel like the first fight or two you should get a save point next to it, but after that quick saves at the boss just feels a bit cheap. That's fair. I agree with that. Right. Come on. There we go. Oh, I didn't even activate it. Just toughed it out. Okay, where else do we have to go? There's the area down here that we can get to now. Maybe we can get to this area here. Ah! This needed wave as well. Would have missed that guy entirely. There's a bit more damage, that's nice. New area, nice. There's a dot on the map. Okay, we need screw attack to get the dot on the map nearby. Whoop. Thank you. Reach that. Oi! Oi! Beam upgrades are more just different modes rather than upgrade upon upgrade. Seems to be the case, yeah. I guess there's... Whoa, my god, just went past a bunch of stuff there. Did I miss anything important? Let's say I didn't. Ooh, this is a very Chozo room, isn't it? High jump boots. Lovely. Yeah, on the one hand, it's... I can see why it would be nice to be able to switch between beams to decide which is preferable. But on the other hand, it's like... Yeah, why can't these just stack? Big jumpy time. Lovely. Anything else in this room? Yeah, and Aeons are unnecessarily important. Whoa! Nice. Oh, come on, come on, over we go. Oh, there we go. I think the Metroid video did all right. As it goes. I mean, if a video gets more than 1,000 views, I'm happy with it. Okay, there's no way down to there. Okay, we missed something there. Back in this way. Blast right through the flames. Okay, that's the one that we can't damage. Whoa, okay, okay. What was that? Thank you. Okay, these do damage though. Do they? Maybe? Maybe not. Falling apart. Ah, there it is. This is the next path. That's supposed to be crouch and missile. Anything here? Yes, but that's... What was this? Was it the Aeon blast thing? I don't remember. Aeon ability to destroy the Grey Flamers. Got it. Hello again. Look. Nice. This links back up to that lava area we saw before. Ah, energy tank. Lovely. It is very prime, isn't it, that jingle? Okay, we're at max missiles. 75 missiles. Oi.
Get out of here.
Get out of here. Cheeky sausage. This way. Even keep going left. Whoops, that's just falling. No. There's a dead end here. So I'm looking at the map on the left. We're trying to get over there. There was some stuff up above here that we didn't see. No, there wasn't. That was it. I thought there was more up here. Okay. We can cycle back around to the left. Come on. Don't go into the spider. There we go. That's everything in this area. Need? Ah, can we now reach this? Yes, we can. If we teleport to the same area, but to this one, let's see if there's some stuff over here that we can get to. So I'm engaged now. We're going to get these last Metroids in this area before we finish the stream. Let's try the heated area directly to our left first. Was it just ammo restore? An ammo restore room out of your way? Yes. Weird. I like this game. I even bought a 3DS just to play it, making it the most expensive game I ever bought. That's a good point, Chad. Are there any other games that anyone like bought an entire console specifically for one game? Like maybe you used the console later for other games as well, but it was specifically one particular game you were after. Let's see if we can get down to the bottom left. Yeah. Because my first Xbox, I bought a 360 off my friend, who was trying to get rid of his console. I got it entirely because I saw a streamer on YouTube. Whereas like it wasn't on YouTube, but it was a YouTuber that I followed did a stream on like just in TV or something like that. That it was the first time I'd seen Halo Reach. I was used to Call of Duty at the time, back before it was god awful. And yeah, there we go. And I hadn't seen like Halo in multiplayer before. And what I saw was like this guy just got there, jumped into big team battle. It was Hemorrhage, the remake of Blood Gulch. He gets in a Warthog, and two teammates get in the Warthog as well. And I just saw that they were driving around on Blood Gulch in a Warthog, and I was like, I need to play this game. I'd never had an Xbox before that, and I got an Xbox entirely to play Reach. I played one or two other games on there as well, but it was pretty much that. Same again for the Xbox One. I got that for the Master Chief Collection. Now the MCC is on PC, which is fantastic. I basically don't use the Xbox One anymore. Pizza acquired. Xbox 360 of Halo 3, so basically the same, yeah. A Wii U just to play Splatoon. Splatoon was quite fun. You accidentally bought Xenoblade in Japanese. Been wanting to get Demon's Souls remastered, but it needs a PS5. Oh, that sucks. MCC is great. It got me into Halo. Whoops. Had to buy an entirely new Japanese console for it. Send me back a cheap €20. Built a PC just to play Half-Life. That's a good call. Half-Life is a series that I'm not really all that familiar with. I played a few hours of Half-Life 2 on the Orange Box on 360, but never actually completed it, or completed any of them. So that might be something to get to on stream at some point, once we got through all the CNCs. Got a GameCube because of Star Wars Rogue Leader, totally worth it. It was like playing the movies. The game still looks totally amazing nowadays. So I have on GameCube, was it Rogue Squadron, Rogue Leader 2, Rogue Squadron 2, whatever that one is. And the reason why I have that game, because at the time I hadn't really seen the Star Wars films I have now, before you panic. Can we stop with the same game life experiences? First PC game tips and bought a 360 play Halo. The reason why I have that game is because at school, this girl was like, oh, you know, my dad bought me this this game for GameCube, but he didn't realize I don't have a GameCube. I only have an Xbox. So here, you can have this Star Wars game for free. I was like, oh wow, okay. So I have it for that, and yeah, the story is a bit sad because, well, very sad because the girl in question, without getting into too much detail, there was a tragedy in the family, and the father who had bought this game unfortunately passed away. So I'm like, I have this game bought by someone who is no longer around for reasons that I think are somewhat dubious. So I don't really know what, like, I have this game and I tried to go through, it's like, I didn't know this person, but I'm holding this disc thinking, what do I do? Because I'd left the school by this point, it had been a few years. So I couldn't, talk to this person. I heard the unfortunate of the story secondhand a few years later. But I was like, do I complete this game? Do I... Like, I still have it. It's behind me somewhere in my pile of GameCube games. But that is a really weird thing to be holding something like that. Obviously, I was a complete fool at the time. So I don't know whether this was like a friendly gesture or if it was... Like, if the story was made up and she was, trying to be friendly or something like that. I don't really know. Sorry to bring it down. It's like... It's just kind of weird. Maybe the less said, the better. But, yeah. But I kept the game specifically for that because it's... You can't... I don't know what I'm talking about anymore. Sorry, I didn't mean to bring it down like that, but it's just kind of a weird thing. So that was my experience with Rogue Leader. Note to self: don't tell that story at parties. What is that thing up there? Maybe that's something you need to blow up with Aeon power. So maybe we'll come back to that. That's a teleport. Ah, nice. Whoop. I could stream it at some point. Usually when I stream older games, I usually emulate them so you got much better quality. But for that, I don't think I'll ever emulate that game. Oh, that's going to be awkward. You don't seem like the tell stories at parties type, more like the sits in the corner and pets the dog type. Yeah, you've sussed me out exactly. I mean, to be fair, I'm more of the doesn't go to parties at all type, but if I had to be, then yes. Whoop! Nice, there we go. Metroid in this area. Dogs greater than people. True words were said this day. Okay, so what we were saying before about beams overlapping. The plasma beam has completely replaced the regular blaster. This is a party sort of. First game I played was the CNC First Decade with Renegade, or with Renegade Block since parenting. Ah, yeah. Whoops, I just rolled into that. I never really understood like the concept of like there are some things that people can do as like a quote party trick, like juggling or things like that. My party trick is being able to say Sampa which isn't all that interesting. It's not very much of a trick at all. And I don't go to parties, so you don't get to show it off too much. As if it's something to show off at all. You're getting hit by the bumblers of these Metroids and low on health. The game isn't massively difficult, but the bosses deal a lot of damage. Introvert party, everyone talks by text. And we're all hundreds of miles alone in our own rooms. Okay, if we can classify this as an introvert party, I'm having a lot of fun at this party. And I hope everyone else is too. Ice Beam is separate, all of the beam upgrades stack. That kind of makes sense because Ice Beam is kind of important to Metroids. Known as the anti-Metroid beam to a degree. That is a beta Metroid, got it. So I guess Alpha Metroid is the ones with the electric blast, and the beta ones are fire blast attacks. So I didn't see much of a visual difference. This is definitely my kind of party. Oops. You've been to that train station. Brilliant. Okay, let's go to this one. Actually, where else do we need? I'm not sure just by looking at the map which routes are now accessible to us, so I might go back just to the beginning of this area. First of all, check if we've got them all. I think we're one off. Has everyone ever really been so far as wanted to go do look more like? To go look do more like. There used to be an extended version I've forgotten about until just now. Whoop! Snap. Get out of here. Okay, we could do with some health. Oops. Introverts of the world unite, or maybe not. It's like the Eddie Izzard sketch about the verse in the Bible of how the meek shall inherit the earth. The meek, they want it all. What do you want? The earth! When do we want it? Now, motherfucker! How we doing? One left, yes. That was it. You've got to be kidding me. I've been further, even more decided to use even go need to do look more as anyone can. Can you really be far as even decided half as much to use go wish for that? One Metroid to go. Look at the bottom screen for info. So there is... Ah! Now it's lit up. Now it's lit up. We can get there. So back to the diddly port. Oh yeah, good point. It was in Monty Python as well. I mean, to be fair, Eddie Izzard is the 7th Python. Or 8th, depending on how you count Carol Cleveland. Back here, and we want... That one is... Oh, it's the closest. We'll have to suck around. Yeah, that'll work. That'll work. Sorry, I just missed Dark Excalibur's comment a minute ago. A party of 4 plus the GM. That's good. Oh, geez, excuse me. Yeah, I was thinking classic era Eddie Izzard. Think of like Pokemon. It's before they evolve. Parried way early for that. There we go. Thank you for the stream. Usually Sundays have so few uploads with like 100 channels. I suppose, yeah, when a lot of channels, like it becomes their job, they generally have Sundays off, which is fair. So like most of the main uploads for YouTubers generally are through the week. There's a dragon thing in the background again. Hey, buddy. Oh, this one's bubbling. We are going to have a jolly jape. Oh, come on. Come on. Let me through. Let me through. Well, it's bubbling, but that's where the This is where the signal is. Okay, so we know where the carcass is. So I don't think we can get through here. So this will be the return route. So we either go in through the left, through the right side here, or through the top. And judging by this long corridor here, I'm guessing from the right. So is there a teleport point? No, we'll just have to cycle around. Spring ball, no. Need spring ball. Right. The question is then, do we get spring ball at this point and then get back there? Or do we cycle around from the right? Ah, dress to kill. Which one's that? I've got to check which one that was. Talk amongst yourselves. Phone's too slow. If Dress to Kill is the one I'm thinking of, that was a phenomenal show. Fair enough, that's a good topic then. Who's everyone's favourite comedians? Because Eddie Izzard would definitely be up there for me. Favourite would probably be Dara O'Brien, who's an Irish comedian. Most known for Mock the Week. Stop the Week, I Want to Get Off. And also from the same, Andy Parsons. Who's a little less well-known comparatively to most well-known comedians, but he is phenomenal. Peter Kay, he's doing a tour soon, isn't he? Or a show soon at some point. I think I heard. Cycling around the wrong way, I think. Ropeng, I'm emulating this on PC via Citra, which is why the resolution is a lot higher. I don't have any way to capture 3DS. I do have the game on 3DS, like physical card, but I don't have a way to capture it on there, and I'm not playing it through again on Circle Pad. So I'm playing with a GameCube controller, which is way better. Robin Williams, legend. Absolute legend. There's this area up here on the right. Carl Sagan, I mean George Carlin, fair. Matthews, I hope I pronounced that roughly correctly. I've got to say you're doing great videos about lore of Command & Conquer. This was my best RTS game. Thank you so much. Glad you enjoy them. It's only a lot of fun to go through and make. Configs, you mean like what's the PC specs? I think GPU is 2070 Super. I couldn't say CPU or anything else off the top of my head. I'm mainly a Mac person, to be fair. This was a bit pre-built. Monitor is 2560 by 1440, 144 Hertz. It's a delightful monitor. What else can we get? I'll get through there. I'm not sure whether we need to be looking for Spring Ball to get through, or whether that's the exit point we get Spring Ball some other time. Okay, so I took the wrong turn there. So that actually won't get me through here. Ah. So the power-ups are blue circles, which I'm not seeing any on the map. Next objective is Spring Ball. Okay, there's this area here at the top that I haven't been to, so maybe we'll get to there next. Try that. So this area at the top left, that's Super Missile, I think. We won't be able to get there yet. The ceiling was blocked off because of the spikes. There's these rooms in the middle, which look like our likely next objective. Right. Here we go. Whoop. Get out of here. Cheeky sausage. Whoop. Thank you. Right, here we go. This is the area we didn't explore. Locked off. Oh, oh! What a way to end the stream. Arachnus. This is one of the bosses from the original Metroid game, and then reappeared in Fusion because Fusion had some explorers go to this planet SL388, and then take life forms from it. So because some of the life forms represented this planet, they brought back this boss for Fusion, and of course for the remake of Metroid 2, we bring him back. Top stuff. Hang on, was that it? Was that it? I thought it was going to be It was a bit tougher in AM2R. Why is he called Arachnus but he's not a spider? I don't know. I'm not sure. Spring Ball is in the facility. This is probably wrong because I played AM2R. This is roughly the same place as where it is in AM2R. There we go. Yeah, the boss was a bit more involved in AM2R. Oh, hang on. Yeah, the Metroid series is pretty good with attention to detail for things like that. Oops. There we go, that's what I want. Same reason the spider in Fusion is called Yakuza, just because. The fight in AM2R was really cool. Up. Yes, they were all X-Mimics. Which way do we go? We don't need to go this way, do we? Alas, we have no choice. We're in this room now. And the door has locked off. Well, it would be nice if they didn't lock the door off the second time. Now, what are we thinking of the Metroid boss names? Why is it called Nightmare if you're awake? Okay, let's head back this way then. Hello, buddy. Like, those hopping green things were also in Fusion for the same reason. A life form of SR388, so in the SR388 section of Fusion, they were all there, which is good. Ow. Yeah, this way. Which way do we go? Keep going downwards. If you think the backgrounds of this game look good, from the videos that we've seen of Metroid Dread, I'm really looking forward to playing that. The Dread footage in the this way, yes, in the Metroid video that we put up, was it 2 weeks ago? I just took the trailer footage and it was like a bit YouTubey. The bitrate wasn't great, so I ran those through the AI upscaling, and they came out really, really well. There we go. Ow. Here we go then. One last Metroid. We'll unlock the door, and then we'll call it there for today's stream. Okay. Whoa! Right in front of us. Just so we get that depth effect, because it's a 3DS. Whoop. Come on, nicely done, he says to himself. Top stuff. I think that's everything for this area. Sweet. Okay, we can head back, plug in the DNA, unlock the next area, and then call it there for today. And we'll continue this game sometime in the week. AI upscaling is such a nice thing to have. I want to be able to have it in the game, though. Absolutely agree. Ideally, I'd love to be able to get all the CNC cutscenes that we're upscaling, because I upscale them for my own videos. But to be able to put them then in the game would be brilliant. And it depends on which game, because it's quite tricky. So I've got all of the FMVs for Tibsun and Firestorm finished. They are ready to go in the game. The problem is how the game handles it. So there has been work done by the community that handles patching and compatibility and all that stuff for the fan patch of Tibsun. The one that you get from CNC Communications. There's work being done, because I believe mods are now able to use Bink. That's just been backported from Red Alert 2 in those games. It sounds like there's some, like, I don't have to word this, like fringe issues for some certain computers that means that it's not entirely done yet, because like adding in a different format FMV support into these old games is not easy, and I say that as someone who doesn't have a clue like where to start with coding. Like, the fact that anything has been done at all is phenomenal, but it sounds like it's not entirely ready just yet. It would be great to be able to have those in. I'm currently going through and upscaling the Red Alert 2 and Heroes Revenge cutscenes for future videos. And so I've actually got a new deinterlacing tool set up. QTGMC, I think it's called, which sounds like the best deinterlacer there is. It is brilliant. So I've been running the DVD footage through that to try and get the best quality we can. So if Jim Turn resurfaces and says he's doing another remaster, let him know I've got a present for him. I would love to be able to get those in Red Alert 2 as well. The problem is the movie files are in .mix files in Red Alert 2. And I think .mix has like a 1 gigabyte limit or something like that. You can't put more than a gigabyte inside a .mix. So the game's looking at movies1.mix and going, okay, let's just play what we see in here. The problem is the upscale cutscenes are going to be like 20 gig. So that I might need to see if I can talk about like how we could patch it in, because I don't know if that would be possible. That would be good. Renegade also uses Bink, but it just looks at the files inside a regular folder. So Renegade would be easy to add upscale cutscenes to. I've upscaled the cutscenes already, but they're going to need another pass because I'm not entirely happy with them. So Renegade will be easy to put upscale cutscenes into. And I believe it's possible with the EA LA games, so CNC3, Kane's Wrath, Red Alert 3. And those upscale cutscenes come out phenomenally well at 2560 by 1440. They are beautiful. So those are possible because I've seen mods that have custom FMVs, but the video format is VP6, and I have no idea how to convert to that. I can convert from it, just not to it. So I'll have to see about talking to people for that one as well. The remaster collection would be easy, because I've already done that. So I'm definitely going to go through the remaster collection cutscenes, like patching up the Tib Dawn and Red Alert 1 cutscenes to make those, because I can definitely do a better job than the ones that are actually in the game at the moment. Downside is the mod will be about 20 gig for TD, 20 gig for Red Alert or something crazy like that, but it's an optional mod, so you know that's just how it is. But that should be possible. So Renegade is possible and easy, and there's only like 12 cutscenes for that. The remaster collection is possible and very easy, but actually upscaling the cutscenes is going to take a very long time, and I'm not currently working on that. Currently I'm working through Red Alert 2, which will take a bit longer. Ooh. Okay, we need to get through there, that's where. I'll just keep going till we find a safe location. There we go. Nice. I assume there's not much demand for CNC4 FMVs to be upscaled. If there is demand, that would be possible and just as easy as CNC3 and Red Alert 3. If you want to see waifu in 2K. But that's not on the cards either. Just because I assume there's no demand for it. Okay, there is one power-up there that we didn't get. Next time we get to a lift, we can come back here, just grab it, then come back, rather than heading back now. Although it would be probably easier. Sod it. Sod it. It's probably not much important. Let's go. Oh, okay. Hello, buddy. Okay, that's something that you need the Aeon power to attack. I'll just run past. Cheers. Cheers! Ooh, 10 of them this time. So there's going to be this is the grapple area then. Are you just expecting me to drop down? I know, else we'll spider ball, won't we? We'll spider ball. Ooh. Hello, robot. Oh, this isn't the mining section, is it? Boss flashbacks. I think the mining boss might have been a different part of the game, like a little bit later. Hey, 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 oi, thank you. Whoa, okay. That's definitely something we need Aeon. Ooh, what's here? Ah. Jokes on you, I snuck past. Bloop. Nice. So now we get the attack one, maybe? Beam burst, yes. Beam burst enhances your beam by increasing attack power, enabling rapid fire shots. Firing this beam uses Aeon. Press right on the D-pad to equip, press A while equipped to activate. Press Y for rapid fire shots, again to deactivate. Cool. Let's actually activate it now. Oh. Nice. I seem to recall this does go through Aeon quite quickly. Yeah, I'm currently still looking for... Okay, there's no charge. Currently still looking for the next save. Lift. Not yet. Okay, so that's how we get that. Nice. Charges up. Lovely stuff. Ooh. Thank you. And then we ran out. Let's do this way. Yeah, we're definitely getting grapple beam in this area. Oi! Shit. Okay. Let's try again then. Where does this take up from then? Because I've been looking for a save point for a little while. Okay, immediately after we get Aeon. Not wasted this time. Yeah, let's take this down and see if we can find a save. We have been going for a little over 3 hours, and we're going to we'll call it here when we find the next stopping point. Ooh, new music. Ooh. You spiky thing. Hello, buddy. You take a bit of a beating, don't you? Okay. Okay, yes, thank you. Okay, yes, bye-bye. Messed up here. Now this will be a Metroid, won't it? There are no saves in this area. No saving today. Got ya. Got ya, buddy. See ya, buddy. Nice. We got our first Metroid. We found a Metroid before we found a save. And another lift. Just what is going on today? All of a sudden the save point stopped. Let's head back up here then. Let's drop the frame rate. Lovely. A weirdly empty room, isn't it? Nice. There we go. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. Save. You have to beat the rest of the game in one go. Right, the saves are very quick, so we'll do a save state while we're here. Nice. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching. We are going to call it here for today. Lovely stuff. Right, I hope you've enjoyed. I certainly have. Been a great deal of fun going through this game again. I've wanted to play it again for a little while, but the circle pad has been the main reason why I didn't want to. But going through these old games in time for Dread has been a lot of fun, and I hope you've enjoyed it too. No worries, glad you enjoyed it. Not this time, I guess. Cheers, everyone. Right, let us call it then for today. Boop. Lovely stuff. Cheers, I'm glad you enjoyed it. We will be back some point in the week. I'm trying to keep up with the weekend streams, but because of how much we got to get through this Super Metroid and Fusion before early October when Dread comes out, I'm going to try and cram in as many as we can before then. So we'll probably do part 2 of this in the week sometime. Best time to catch best way to catch when the next streams are up. They get announced on Twitter when they go up live, and there's an @everyone that goes out on the Discord server if Discord's more your thing. Because there's the notification thing on YouTube, but it sounds like it's a bit iffy, and I'm not sure if it's entirely reliable. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, everyone. I'll have to watch a Dune 2 stream then. And yeah, we'll see you in the week. Take care.